Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Arcane Season 1, Episode 8, the finale. Thank you guys all for your patience with this series. I know there's some problems getting it out to you, but we've been really enjoying it. Ready to see, or no, Episode 8? No, this is Episode 9.
This is Episode 9.
Episode 9. Excuse me, it's actually Episode 9. It is the finale. Episode 9 is the finale. Like I was saying. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for all your support with this series. We can't wait to check out some other stuff. Leave some suggestions of like what other videos we should check out, or whether we should check out lore videos because it might spoil us on season 2. Like we wanna get into like learning about it a little bit, and we're kind of interested in dipping our toe in a little bit, but not if it's gonna ruin our perspective or our whole outlook on season 2. We'll hold off if it's gonna like change the way that we view everything and like not be good or spoil us on stuff. So you leave some suggestions for some. We know there's some lore videos or some cinematics or a bunch of other stuff that people generally watch after Arcane, but we don't know like what to check out. So yeah, leave some suggestions for those in the comments. Maybe we'll check them out. Anything you want to say before we get into it?
I feel like this episode is gonna be crazy. Because last episode was really intense, and it's the last one of the season, and I'm scared.
Me too. But we'll see what happens. Once again, leave, like, and subscribe. I will be shaving my head 100,000 subscribers, so subscribe to the Boldcast channel to make that happen. Most of all, we hope you enjoy the reaction. Let's check it out.
The next parents who get a message their kid isn't coming home, I don't even know where to take it. Do we just leave him here?
You've always been a part of this. You just never had to look it in the eye. One dead kid? There's hundreds more where he came from, thanks to Silco and thanks to people like you who stuck their heads in the dirt.
This is over.
Not for me.
Take those off.
Really? That's where this is going?
Make me.
You don't want to test her.
Can't let you leave with them.
Then I guess you're gonna need to kill another trencher.
Those enforcers are just like, we're not getting involved in this.
He's really going against her after... Really? She's so right. I'm a part of this now. It's like...
You won't make it alone.
Now? I'm just gonna be anything weird with this one. I was gonna just take this time to go get a drink, but probably shouldn't. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. You miss her so crazy.
Spare the sympathy.
You gotta do anything about that piece of shit that murdered my boy. Let me guess. Jinx will take care of it. Just like she's been taking care of everything.
Oh boy.
Damn.
We all mourn the loss of your son. At least we have the solace of knowing he died fighting for our cause.
You're one to talk about sacrificing for the cause. Where is Jinx anyhow?
Help her with the body.
Jesus. That was not a very good
No.
child to kill, as it turns out. Well, what was she showing? What was her idea?
Victor, I know this will probably never see the light of day.
Did she like have a really good idea?
I couldn't forgive myself if I didn't try.
Oh god.
Everyone's got to do their part, right?
Using it to grow food like it was growing all the plants before?
She was probably researching ways to help the plants not die.
Is he gonna try and break it? Is it gonna fight back? It's like getting angry. Oh, it's like he's... Like he can't.
This is what I was talking about.
Oh boy.
Oh.
It's like controlling him. Looks like you're onto something.
Mel, would you like...
Stay away from Jace.
You really are fond of him.
Better yet, march back to your ship and get the hell out of my city.
Get hold of yourself. I taught you better. We're in trouble, Mel. The man who killed your brother doesn't believe the score is settled, and his resources exceed ours. If there is a chance Hextech can be weaponized, we must have it.
Piltover isn't your testing ground.
It only accelerated the process you started.
I wanted to protect the city from people like you. I can't believe you'd start a war just to cover your ass.
I would set the world ablaze to protect our family.
No, I stopped being part of this family the moment you cast me out. Why? Why did you do it?
Because you weakened me. I couldn't endure the look in your eyes whenever I made the decisions, the necessary decisions to keep us safe.
Damn. So she's the angel on her shoulder. That's super interesting.
We need that weapon, Mel.
Ooh, I like that.
Let the war unfold. Then you come home, take your place at my side. It's where you belong.
That's so cool. The painting in the back
And,
too.
and that's the painting of her home, right? Yeah.
all the like the warships.
Yeah. Damn. Oh, that character development is so interesting.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense. We gathered up all the ashes.
I'm sorry.
I feel like Victor's a really underrated character. Oh no, don't do it.
Am I interrupting?
I wish you would more.
Yeah.
We both accidentally killed somebody today.
You have to destroy it. I know. The hex core. I can't do it. You have to. Please.
Show him your hand or something.
What about your disease? Without the hex core?
Promise me.
Okay. Okay. I promise.
We lost ourselves. Lost our dream. In the pursuit of great. We failed to do good.
I like that.
I like that. For a minute, I lost myself. Oh shit. Well, is Jinx gonna drop down from the ceiling again? Does she have guns under that trench coat? She's looking like...
You're too young to remember what the Undercity was before it became an enterprise. We had nothing. You know what bore us through those times? Loyalty. Brothers and sisters back to back against whatever the world threw at us.
Today's the day
She's
you
literally
die.
gonna stab him in the back.
That's a risk I've known all my life. But I still
Or is
believe
she gonna kill him?
in loyalty.
Whoa.
Loyalty indeed. You were right. You were 100% right.
I would have had your son killed first.
Go with it.
Though I suppose we're ahead on that account.
Wow.
Get out.
Damn.
Were you tempted?
Not for a worm like him. But he won't be the last.
Shit.
Look how beautiful that is. Oh boy.
Perfect place for an ambush. And you without your hammer.
I was reminded recently of what brought us together in the first place. The threats beyond our walls.
This city has a short memory.
Oh boy.
Progress.
Far be it from me to stand in the way.
he was gonna give him the crystal. I was like, what?
Free trade routes, blanket amnesty, unrestricted access to the Hexgate sovereignty. You really think you're in a position to demand all this?
I give you credit for your stunt, but the big display followed by a request for parlay. You're tipping your hand.
That's a good point.
Your people wouldn't stand a chance. The council couldn't care less. I'm trying to save you from annihilation.
Well, well. Not the first-faced Academy pledge, are you? You want peace. This is the price.
You'll discontinue the production of Shimmer.
Have there already?
Return the gemstone. And I need Jinx. She has to pay for what she's done.
Oh, the personal professional.
Crimes.
We both have our shitty parts to play. Get me Jinx, and I'll give you your nation of Zon.
The personal and the professional mixing. It's not good. This is exact everything that he wants. Everything it could all be over without any bloodshed. It could all be fucking over, but he has to give up.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh shit. Yo, Echo, you're bringing a lot of fucking people around here.
You say all this came about in your own brief lifespan?
You'd be surprised what you can pull off when your life depends on it.
Why this form? Surely there are more efficient and safer methods of transportation.
Yeah, have you seen how effective it is?
It's not enough to give people what they need to survive. You have to give them what they need to live.
A thousand times I've imagined this moment. Never like this. All we ever wanted. And what do I lose but problems? Oh, it all makes sense now, brother. Is there anything so undoing as a daughter?
Oh my god. Hey yo. Oh! The misery. Oh shit. She pulled up.
Everyone, out.
Oh shit.
I love how she rolls up in here with those on too. Like how they used to just like hang there as a threat.
Mm-hmm. With the Western music. Round 2. Oh my god!
It's like you're not the only one with a
Crazy
mechanical
arm.
arm now.
They're like taking breaks in the fight. What?
Oh shit!
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh! It's like the blood skull blade from Skyrim.
Oh. Shit!
Oh no! Really? God damn it, Vi. She's too good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, your guard needs work. I wish I could say it gets easier, kiddo. She still needs you. They all do. So what do you say? That's my girl.
Whoa! Whoa, that was cool. Whoa. Nice. That was so sick.
Silco.
Bravo, sis.
How's she always like Batmaning everybody? She's just like
She's so
standing behind
quiet,
people every
even
5
though-
seconds.
Yeah.
Activities in the underground have shown me two things. I'm not fit to govern the people who live there.
Really?
And neither are you. Our opportunity to demonstrate our compassion, our dedication, our solidarity has passed.
You're walking a fine line, Jace.
With respect, I don't give a shit what any of you think of me anymore. Except you. You were right. You were always right.
Jace has brokered a peace with Silco. Exchange for the Undercity's independence.
What nonsense! We have.
Oh no.
Yikes.
Oh shit. Oh no,
I
Caitlyn.
really thought I buried this place. But I should have known better.
Powder?
She's gonna like rip Caitlyn's arms off.
Maybe forever. Wanna know a secret? Silco thinks he made Jinx. With all his... But he didn't make Jinx. You did.
I'm sorry, Powder.
You never left. I always heard you. Shadows in the streets, prickles on the back of my neck. Your voice. Are we still sisters?
Nothing is ever going to change that.
Are you sure about that?
Whoa. Whoa.
He took everything from us. Right here, he stabbed Vander in the back. We're missing someone.
Oh no.
Oh,
No fucking way. No way.
I paid your girlfriend to visit this.
No
my
fucking
God.
shot.
They made her a snack.
No.
Sheesh, I'm not that crazy.
Holy fuck.
You sure you're not that crazy? I don't.
Oh my fucking god. I kind of wish he was that crazy, I'm not gonna lie. That would have been insane.
Where should I sit? No, she's not saying that.
It's true. We'll put this behind us. You'll never have to see him again, Powder.
What do you have to say about that?
Her name is Jinx. She's lying. You'll be with her a day before she realizes you aren't that girl anymore and turns her back on you.
You aren't lying. I'm not lying. I'm on your side. I promise.
Everyone betrays us, Jinx. Vander. Her. They will never understand. It's only us. You're my daughter. I'll never forsake you.
Drop the gun!
Oh
No,
my
come on
God.
now.
gun. Wait! She's my sister. Vi, she's too far gone.
She's got another trick up her sleeve.
Ah.
Holy fuck! Oh my god, I don't know if she's gonna be able to do it.
Oh.
She shoot Silco?
Yeah.
Oh my god, she did it.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I never would have given you to them. Not for anything. Don't cry. You're perfect.
What now?
We'll be okay.
Oh no. Oh shit.
I thought maybe you could love me like you used to. Even though I'm different. Here's to the new us.
Is this like a nuke? Oh.
I support Councillor Talus's proposal.
They're just all gonna get exploded.
Just when they're like making headway. Oh my god. On the clock's ticking again, time's moving again. His daughter. What the hell was that up there? Did you see that? She rejected it in the end.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all for nothing.
Yeah.
There's only one way forward now. Come on, Caitlin.
Her parents. Oh my
That's where it
God.
ends? No way. What? The actual brother.
Seriously?
What?
There's no way. Oh my god.
Well, I'm glad we waited 2 years to watch because this shit's coming out in like a few months. Or I guess closer to the end of the year, but still. Oh my god,
Wow.
I can't believe they would end it like that. That's fucking
That's like
annoying.
the cliffhanger to. That's like the most cliffhanger.
That's like the read the manga, but it's actually go play go play ranked. Go play the game and read the lore.
Wow.
Oh my god. God damn it, man. Really? Why do they have to end it there?
My god. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, maybe she you know didn't, you know, maybe it was a dud. Maybe it's not gonna.
Right, yeah. Maybe it's a repeat of like the start of the show when she was just making these duds.
Could you imagine if it was? I'm gonna pretend. I hate they just endear you so much to Mel, and then it's just like, even if it was a dud, it would just hit her in the face.
Well, you don't know. I mean, I don't know where the show's gonna go, but like, they cut it off right there. If they start off the next season with, oh, Mel's dead instantly, it's like, I feel like ending it off there gives them sort of the narrative creative liberty. I don't think everyone's gonna survive that, but like, I don't think it'll be as simple as like, oh, you know, we ended it early at the end of last season with a cliffhanger. And first episode, well, what you thought was gonna happen is exactly what was gonna happen.
I know, it's just like so inescapable. It's like, how could they ever even how could anyone that was in that room or even in that building at this point, if that thing works like it's supposed to, how could they survive? You know what I mean?
I have no idea.
And if they don't, then what?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like, if they don't, then like literally what could happen? You know what I mean? It's like,
maybe it'll be something. It could be something with Victor, because Victor's in the room and he's got his crazy thing. If he can freeze it or like cancel it out, or at least enough to not let the main characters die. You know, maybe Caitlin's mom will still die. Maybe Mel will get like severely injured or marred or something, and that will be some character development for her, so that she like, it's not as simple, you know, because she seems to be making an impression on her mom. Yeah. And maybe her mom is like making an impression on her, and maybe her getting like injured and like fucked with will change her perspective and make her go dark mode. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. But Victor is there, which he normally is never there for the council meeting. This is true. So that it could be something, and he has all the runes on him, you know. So maybe it'll become active in, you know, in proximity. I don't know. I don't know. But that's a hopeful thought. But Jinx with her eyes, she looks
so cool.
I don't know if they're changing her model at all, like her 3D model. She looks
different.
Her face is way sharper and more serious with each iteration, and like, she looks way more badass. And her what I will say, I know that's different, is her voice acting. Is the voice acting when she was a kid, it's one way. When she's like crazy, and before, like for most of the show, it was another way, where her voice is cracking a lot. Almost like she was going through puberty in a way. Like, if you think of it like that, this like development, she's in this like in-between stage. And then now her voice is like very hardened, much softer and like consistent. There isn't that much cracking and yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That dinner party scene is like so freaky. Yeah. I seriously thought that she was gonna come up with like Caitlin's head under that platter.
A little bit I wish that she did. But, you know, I don't know. That would have been crazy.
That would have been like, I think it's like, I wish she did, but I understand why she didn't, because she wanted Vi to choose her.
Yeah.
She wanted to put Vi in the position.
So she took that away from Vi, then it takes away
there
the
would
choice.
be nothing to prove. Yeah. Yeah.
And then she killed Silco, but she didn't also kill Caitlyn.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I don't know what that's about. She just let Caitlyn go. I guess to show that she like is leaving it behind her in a way, like to take the power in that situation.
It's because it's like if she is not the point of killing Caitlyn is she wants to Vi to be to put her number one. But if she no longer cares about Vi choosing her, then killing Caitlyn is completely inconsequential, because if Vi means nothing to her, then Caitlyn means nothing to her and is just another person, essentially.
But then why did she kill Silco?
Because Silco shot Vi. But then after killing Silco, then she like kind of realized, like, she decided to take a drastic action and like become her own it's like you were saying, it's like she was trying to make...
It's kind of like self-destruction. It's like self-evolution in a way. So it's like there's all this peace deal that was being talked about, and it was to give her up. Mm-hmm. So she like kills Silco, who's like represents kind of the old version of her life. Mm-hmm. And she disregards Vi, but she's not going to kill her.
Yeah.
But then also she like completely ruins any chance for peace. Kind of in a self-destructive, but also like a evolutionary.
It's like she made the choice for herself in the end, because it's like she was like, oh, you can choose what seat I sit at, but then in the end she just chose and sat in the Jinx chair.
Because she was because she's like, if you think about her character, it's like she's got all these voices in her head, and they're all like conflicting and like telling her to be a certain way. But now it feels like she's in the driver's seat. She's not following her sister or Vander or Silco or her dead family or anyone. She chose who she is, and she and not great, but it is what it is.
And it's so interesting as well, like Silco's whole character and how he's like talking to the Vander statue, and it's just like, because it's like this whole thing of like, oh, you're like, he was against Vander because Vander didn't want to take all these risks and stuff, and it's like we talked before about like what being a parent and like the impact that like that has a lot in this show. And how... And
then he took on the same thing.
And then he had everything that he wanted, but he wasn't going to do it because he cared about Powder too much.
And that's crazy character development if you think about it. Like, he would have given up everything and continued sacrificing all the people that he wanted to like help in the end. He would have sacrificed all of them just to keep Powder, Jinx, at his side, because he realized exactly what Vander was fighting for the whole time.
Except for Vander, it extended to other people's children and other people as well. Whereas we just saw Silco's like, I would have killed your kid, but I guess that's already taken care of for me.
Well, it's also Powder and Vi weren't like it's kind of a parallel, because like the enforcers and everything were looking for Vi and Powder and all the kids and everything, and Vander had the similar choice where he had to either give them up, and he was considering giving himself up and sacrificing himself, or trying to find another way, trying to stall it as much as possible, and we never got to see what Vander would have done if he had to choose between like going into war for his children or whatever, We never it was cut off because of Silco. We never got to see what his decision if he was faced if it went another step further and he was in Silco's current position. Because at the other end of giving up the kids wasn't peace; it was just more of the status quo.
Yeah.
Whereas in this case, it would have actually solved everything.
Well, I mean,
eventually. Yeah. Eventually, it was a bigger step than anything else would have happened.
I guess.
Yeah. This fight was sick.
Yeah.
Round 2.
And she was still loyal to Silco until
you were right. I thought big switcheroo, and you were fully on it, and I doubted her entirely, but she was loyal. And I love how he's like, were you tempted? And she's like, no, not for him. And it's like, I think you were tempted.
It's like, I think the thing is what she was, I think she was giving him a little bit of a warning in a way. It's like, No, not for
like
him, but if someone better than you came along, you know,
then perhaps
things might be it's like, you know, she is loyal and is loyal to him, but if he stops being like, if he stops embodying all of the things, all of the things that made her loyal to him, then, you know, that things could change. And, you know, she's kind of,
not that it matters anymore because he's dead. But then what will she do now? Will she go to... She's not going to go to Jinx. I mean, she's probably going to... It seems like, they're setting up, like, a multinational thing. There's, like, Mel's mom and Mel's brother died to, like, this other thing. So they're getting attacked. So they're coming here to get the Hex Tech to try and fight this other war. And apparently, am I misremembering? There was talk of, like, another big crime boss or something from another place, like I was saying. At some point, there was one mention... Or am I insane?
I never caught that, but maybe I just missed it.
I might be making it up. I thought there was talk of somebody else here in their conversation. I think I'm wrong. Whatever. I'll say I'm wrong. Because I think I am.
And this, when, when Victor, he's about to just jump off the edge there, and then Jace comes in and... you know, helps him out. And it's also like what I was saying with, it's like killing the assistant. It wasn't just like this is like, okay, it's like, I don't want to do this if like this is the consequences, but he can't stop. It's like, he
can't harm it.
Yeah, it's part of him, and that's why he's trying to get Jace back on his side and, you know, able to get rid of it, because because like, at the end of the day, he's still a rational person, and it's like, you know, he is willing to experiment on himself, but he doesn't want to drag other people into it.
He made him promise, but like, what is Jace's word worth at this point, you know?
Well, I did love...
and especially Jace, after the attack, you know?
Well, it's like, Jace, I feel like it's, you know, he went through a lot in this episode where he's like, oh, well, I'm, like, involved in it now, so I don't want to be. And then Vi's like, are you joking me right now? Like...
You've been out here.
Yeah, you are literally on the council of this city that, like, perpetuates... what is happening here and has done nothing to help it, and instead you like throw up a blockade or two and, you know, say that you're helping.
But it did give him a taste, like it gave him a very clear taste of what fighting would be like, like he said.
So then I think it was what was best for him to like get out in the field and then be like, okay, now I'm going to very actively and deliberately try to avoid this at all costs.
Yeah, but now it's being tested, right? So we don't know if it's gonna...
Well, and now Silco's dead. There's a giant bomb thing flying straight at them. And so it's like... They move so much in like a direction. Like, everyone is kind of like building up momentum to change things. And like that's the whole thing. It's like, are we going to keep with the status quo, or are we going to change things? Or are we going to like slightly change things, but at the end of the day, things will still kind of be the same? And they were getting towards some really big changes. And, you know, now there might be some really big different changes of like everyone getting exploded. Yeah.
And I liked Medarda or Mel, like in the previous scene when they were like talking about all this and everyone was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Peace? What are you talking about? Independence? And then she's like playing with the ring and it's like, oh shit, she's gonna give in to like her mom's thing. And I just love the no words about it. It's just the silent conflict of like which path is she gonna choose. And she takes off the ring of her family, like symbolizing that she won't, you know, be a warrior
and then
she submit to that. And then she's about to get bombed.
Yeah. And how everyone else also agrees.
Yeah, she was able to use her influence that she's had all of this time. All of like basically the fruit of her labor, like all of this politicking, all of this like, oh no, you can have your illegal liquor or whatever it is, or you can have your illegal imports or your business that's not quite good, or your gambling ring or whatever the hell you're doing. You know, I'll turn a blind eye to it, and you know, let's cut a deal or whatever. All this like shady shit, it's actually coming to fruition where she can have enough influence to make the positive change. And it's gonna work, and then it's all for nothing.
Yeah.
Because of a rogue element, and just because of the, you know, as a consequence of everything that happened up to this point, like, you know,
because the mom was right in a way of like, you know, you let this go on for way too long.
Yeah.
To a tipping point here.
Yeah. W.
Yeah.
W episode. Anything else you want to say?
Okay, just sort of skim through it again. I just want to make sure we're not missing anything because it was the last one. Interesting also development on Mel's mom again.
Yeah, that was sick. I really liked that. That's why she pushed her away. It wasn't because she was weak. It was because she was having an influence on her. Mm-hmm. You know, it went both ways. It wasn't just like, you know, teaching Mel to be a fighter or ruthless. Mm-hmm. It was also the idealism was getting in the way of her mom making the right move or making the right call, you know? Mm-hmm. I love that. I love because I was kind of like, oh, she's just like, she's there to like push Mel in a certain direction. And it's going to alter the story some way. The fact that it reflects back on her character is far more meaningful. It makes it feel like they're actually a family, not just, oh, evil mom here, warmonger, like forcing her opinions on everybody. And she's like the you know, trying to get things going her way. And she just represents war and like her path or whatever. The fact that she has conflict, that she has an interaction there, I think is really good. Mm-hmm. It's very
that was really good.
Effective. It's very good character writing. I don't know. It was very good. Very, very good. That was a great season. Yeah, I'm glad we finally watched it.
Me too.
In a way, I'm glad we waited. I wish we watched it when it came out, but in a way, I'm glad we waited. I think I really enjoyed it. Enjoyed watching it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a really, really good show.
Yeah. And if like say like if Caitlyn's parents die, if everyone there dies, who knows what could happen? Because I feel like there's a couple of things. Because it's like some stuff with Victor or like something could like save them or most of them, or the story could just be super hardcore and kill all of them off, and then things would expand and be like now Mel's mom is like, we're like, you know, getting, it's not just okay, we destroyed like this place and now like what are the vultures gonna come like swooping in to pick up the pieces or like get their hands on hex tech, anything that's still laying around, or you know, what's Jinx like, what's Jinx gonna do? Has she you know, matured to the point that she's gonna like take on a Silco type position, or like, you know, does she have anything that she even really wants in terms of a grand plan? And like then, and if, you know, Caitlyn's parents are dead and she has nowhere to go back to, then like where's her place in all of this? And you know, her and Vi still working together.
Or will she not want to work with Vi because her sister just killed her family? Like,
yeah.
You know, how's that going to work out?
And then what's also interesting, it makes me think like they could just kill the entire council, is that Heimerdinger is out of there. They removed him from the council and he is with Echo. So it's like, you know, this guy that has like been around the entire time is like away, and like he has a lot of the knowledge and like you know, like it's just an interesting.
Could you imagine if Jace died, Victor survived, and Mel survived somehow, and like Mel, who was wanting to go for peace, and like Jace, who was like a big thing about Hextech and was the future of Hextech, like he didn't have a disease where he was dying. Victor has this disease where he's dying, and his future is still kind of shaky. But now the person that was going to like carry on his legacy is gone. Like, what if Jace just died? The rest of the council died. Mel survived, was, and then the guy that she is now like in love with was dead, and then who she was like trusting for the future in, kind of, and like helping again with the switch up in her character of we think she's just like an egotistical politician. Turns out she has a lot more going on, and she actually does want peace, and it's just like a big red herring all along, and she's actually moving towards the good. And then what if all of that gets just shaken entirely? And then what if Victor, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think Victor's thing is going to play into it. It has to. That's the only possible way if anyone there is going to survive. I don't think they would just kill off all three of them. That's like a huge that's like a huge chunk of the entire like narrative is just gone. Like there's no force coming from there anymore, except for now Mel's mom. And it's just martial law. They could go that hardcore, but I feel like there's still a lot to explore with their characters.
Yeah.
And
that's why I think it's like, I feel like
it would just take away the conflict, because then it's like, okay, there's no.
Or then you have to add it, like make different content.
And you have to add in a bunch of people to replace them. I don't know.
Yeah.
It would be really fucking crazy if Mel died and her mom just lost 2 of her children. Now Mel's brother and Mel. And now she's already like, that would be kind of fucking insane. Like, just imagine how, like, she's already being built up to be this like super badass warrior.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if she had that motivation along with all of this. And then what if Mel dies, that would be insane. And then Jace would have just as much motivation to go down the war path as well. That would be insane.
Yeah. I feel like there's like, you know, they left it off on such a like an open end that almost anything can it's like you think you know what's going to happen, but anything could really happen.
Yeah.
Because nothing other than Silco dying, nothing irreversible has like been shown on the screen.
Now what is this? There's like
I don't
this
know.
claw hand. It's probably something, if you played the games, this is like a character or something that like, oh, this is Frankenstein's monster or some shit. Or I was thinking like, is it Vander? You know?
That
Vander's
would be so messed up.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not, but I don't know. Anyway, very interesting. Good shit. Good episode. Can't wait to see what happens in season 2. Again, leave some suggestions for other videos, etc., that we can watch. And yeah. Anything else you want to say?
No, I really like this.
Loved it?
I can't wait for season 2 now. I'm kind of mad that we have to wait a little bit.
Yeah, me too. Well, we'll be there. Make sure to subscribe. Stay subscribed. We'll be watching season 2 right when it comes out this time. Binging it. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.